What's up, guys? I'm late. I'm not late, but like I'm behind schedule. I just got home. Dude, Dino Burger. Still in this. Still playing this game. Hidden level 60 today. I'm just gonna be on for the 2 hours that 2x is about, that double XP is on. Because imagine, you know what's better than 5x? 10x. Guys, go follow me on TikTok. Are you serious right now? Am I ready? Are we live? I'm like so behind schedules, guys. Are we good? I need to start. I need to min-max the shit, bro. 3 minutes to spare. Are we good, guys? We're good? Should I start? Any complications? I'm gonna go to Golem Temple because I can't go to Fog yet. What's up, David? Dio. What's up, Grass? No, I need potions. Is this the MapleStory Classic Beta? You're damn right it is. No, it's not. I didn't even get to eat today, dude. Looks like I got a few extra levels since last time. No, I have not played this off stream. I would never do that to you guys. Not enough mesos. What are you saying? I'm still a broke bitch? My sweet double XP. Bop, bop, bop. Since Friday? Yeah, I've been streaming this like every day, dude. I'm kind of hooked. Oh wait, does anyone want to train together? Is my boy Xavier on? That's the real homie right there. I don't see Xavier. We're dead, guys. We're so dead. Hey, Extreme. Know any servers a good quest in? Probably Artel, I guess, if you just want to do quests. Pretty sure Artel has all the quests. You know what? I'm not gonna freak out. I'm just gonna I'm live. Look, I'm live. I'm gonna grind for 2 hours. I'm gonna get some gains. I'm gonna log off. Okay, cool. Is this Chrono Story? No, it's a pre-maple, premature maple. Premature mapulation. Do I get the horizontal stream? There's a vertical stream and a horizontal stream, and I still have not figured out how to get all my stream chats in one window, so I can't even read Twitch chat right now. Hey, Michael. Yeah, you could tell the difference between the landscape and portrait stream according to the thumbnail. Welcome back to Memory Lane. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. I'm invested on this character, dude. This character will become a Dragon Knight. Or so help me. Hey, Extreme. Hey, Sonia. Have a good stream. Thanks, Token. Well, it would be nice if I could get, if I could scroll my overall to plus 10 decks with 100% scrolls, but I can't afford that. Because I want to go to Forest of Golos. That's where dreams come true. These the portals in this game are very sensitive. I hope everyone's having a nice Saturday. What are you guys doing for the weekend? Anyone have any exciting weekend plans that they want to share with the class? You're waiting out a blizzard? Damn, no excuse to go outside. That sounds nice. You want to see if I... Oh, you want to play Peak, Sonia? Yeah. You want to play Peak tonight? Oh, tomorrow? Yeah, let me know. I played Peak with a buddy of mine like a week or two ago. And Peak is hard, dude. What the hell? I thought Peak was supposed to be like a fun friend swap game. Peak is fucking hard. Why is Peak so hard? What do pets do in this server? Mine is healing me, buffing me, and looting for me. You went to Funtropolis with your 2-year-old son. I don't know what Funtropolis is, but that sounds awesome, dude. That sounds so nice. That sounds really fun. Funtropolis. You're working this weekend? Damn. I think I'm gonna spend my weekends like I do every other weekend, which is staying inside and playing video games and working on videos. You're grouting your bathroom and installing a shower screen. Way to one up me, dude. Way to come off as manlier than me. You need to buy equipment slots in this server? What do you mean? Equipment slots? I don't know I honestly still don't know the fine details of this server. Oh, inventory slots? Yeah. feel like inventory slots is not that bad though. I'm okay if Nexon monetizes inventory expansion in Classic World. I'll probably buy them. Assuming Nexon like hooks me up with like NX to spend, then I'll use that to buy like inventory slots and like a pet and shit like that in Classic World. And then if I have any NX to spend left over, I'll probably like make my character. I probably won't buy cosmetics because I really care about visual progression when it comes to video games, RPGs, I guess specifically. Probably do like I'll probably spend money on like you know, like a pet, and like maybe like a hyper teleport rock, and like inventory expansion, and like my hair and eyes. But I'll probably won't spend money on cosmetics, not until like later on in the game, just so I can like enjoy the visual progression of my character, which is important to me. He only spends money that isn't his. Welcome to being an influencer, my dude. Welcome. Every money I spend, like why spend my own money when I could be like, hey chat, I will buy this in the game and improve everyone's viewing experience, so give me the money and I'll do it. Pocopia's trash? You're so stupid. Hey Gabe. Sarcasm? Yeah, Pocopia is amazing. I was up till 2 a.m. last night. No, 3 a.m. playing Pocopia. And then I woke up today at like 1 p.m. So that was bad. Why is it so easy to ruin your sleeping schedule? Isn't that messed up, guys? It's so easy to stay up until like dumb late. And then like you have trouble waking up the next day, like even if it's a Saturday. Still, like waking up at 1 p.m. on a Saturday feels so bad. I don't care what day it is, dude. Waking up at 1 p.m. It's better to wake up at 1 p.m. than not sleep 8 hours. Yeah. It's so hard though. Like you have to keep like to keep your sleeping schedule, you have to stay with it for like weeks. Because like according to science, you have to like maintain your sleeping schedule for like I think I read like it's like 2 weeks before you start to feel the effects. So like it doesn't matter that it's a weekend and you could like catch up on sleep or whatever. Like that doesn't actually have doesn't have lasting effects on your body. You you today you are feeling the effects of how much you slept for like the past few days or weeks or whatever. I don't want to train by myself. Yes, sleep depth. Exactly, David. There's only like 20 people playing this game right now. Everyone's on the same channel. It's like a cozy little community. Okay, we're gonna go to Forest of Golems. Fuck it. Fuck it. You can work on 4 hours of sleep. That might bite you in the ass later on in life. Damn, I'm so used to focus buffing the party in Chrono Story. I'm not gonna be able to hit these guys, but it should still be okay. Your fiance says hi. Hi, extreme fiance. You do your best work when you're sleep deprived? Let me see if I, do you have +7, 10% snowshoes? Dono Fries is back, baby. What's up, Maple Man? What's up, Casper? I'm gonna go in debt to this guy, Sephiroth, so I can get some more decks. Come out of fog. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Dono Fries is back. This is my thanks for showing him this server. Yo, shout out Sephiroth. Yay, I'm not missing. I'm still missing, but not as much. Should I add more decks, boys? What do you think? Do you think 50 decks? It's not even showing that that I'm getting +10 decks from this overall. This server's a bit janky. What's up? What's up? Don't be such a pest. Your fiance's gonna be a cleric in classic world. Good. Re-equip it. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm still missing though. Should I add more decks, guys? Most people stop at 50 decks. That's what I'm saying. I feel like warriors always don't go over 50 decks. I don't know if that'll bite me in the ass later on. Like eventually I'll be able to hit these guys. Will MapleStory Classic World work on Mac? It should. Why don't the monsters flinch? They do. I mean, that's a MapleStory thing, though. Monsters only flinch if you hit them for a certain amount of damage. Every monster is different. You went to 60 decks? Chat, everybody weigh their opinion. Should I do 50 decks?
The algorithm brought me here a few nights ago, and I have enjoyed your streams. They are relaxing and help me fall asleep. No offense, lol. I'm excited to watch when Classic World comes out.
Thank you so much for the $10 dono, Maple Man. The algorithm brought you here. Dude, shout out to the algorithm. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're enjoying my streams. I think it's, no offense. No offense taken. I think it's crazy that people. You're not the only one, by the way. I've gotten that a lot. That people, they put my streams on to fall asleep. I'm honored. I'm genuinely honored that you that some of y'all use my streams to fall asleep. That's so cool. Same here, 2 a.m. falling asleep. That's so cool that you guys use my streams to fall asleep. I'm gonna do 20 spear mastery to get that extra point of accuracy. I have soothing, cozy streams. I try. I know I tend to like scream sometimes and like use profanity, but I do try to have a cozy stream vibe because like, you know, the way I do streams, I'm inspired by content creators that I watch. And the kinds of content creators that I watch are like, you know, they're chill, soothing, cozy. I also tend to listen to streamers that I like to fall asleep, you know, but I also like it's kind of like all the content creators. I'm kind of like all the content creators that I watch molded into one, you know. So although I like to I like to my streams to be, you know, cozy and chill, I also do my best to like, you know, be entertaining, make you guys laugh, and also like be real. I like talking about real shit from time to time. I feel like I'm very transparent and honest, you know, to a fault. But like I try not to hold back. I try to be, you know, I try to answer questions. Unless it's like real personal shit, you know, I still try to be personal and like, you know, talk with you guys. But yeah, these streams help you fall asleep. I'm so glad, dude. I'm really glad. I know how hard, I listened to stuff before. I listened to stuff to fall asleep too. You know, I have a, so I use a CPAP machine to fall asleep. And so I have a sleep doctor. And I told her that like I listen to like YouTube videos when I go to sleep. Like I have like one headphone in. And she said it's okay. She said like there's nothing wrong with listening to something to fall asleep. My go-to for falling asleep is do you guys follow Did You Know Gaming on YouTube? Shout out Did You Know Gaming. I absolutely love Did You Know Gaming on YouTube. They're the goats, dude. I listen to their videos to fall asleep. They'll just talk about like video game like trivia. I like that stuff. You listen to conspiracy stuff to fall asleep? Honestly, dude, yeah. Because it's like interesting, but also like boring at the same time, and it'll just like lulls you to sleep. A lot of sleep videos are AI now. That's disappointing. There are people, like, for example, like, I'll find like a content creator that like covers the kind of shit that I like. But like if I don't like their voice, I'm not subscribing. I'm not watching your videos. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I have to wonder if people out there have like discovered my YouTube channel and they're like really into MapleStory, but they just don't like my voice. And honestly, dude, no offense taken. I get it. I'm sure my voice is off-putting to some. It's my voice. That's like such a nice compliment to hear that my voice is easy on your ears. Togain? Yeah, Togain has a Togen has a nice voice. You have the best voice out of all the MapleStory streamers, along with Togen. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you to say. Yo, Grat Sephiroth. My voice is fine. I found your channel looking at MapleStory. Thanks, Dizzy. Some people are nasally. Am I not nasally? I feel like I'm nasally. Damn, I have the best voice out of all the MapleStory streamers. What a glaze. I'm gonna hold on to that one. I'm a bit nasally. Fuck you. Yeah, go to sleep to this. Fuck you. How about that? I am guzzling potions right now. I remember grinding at Fog in Classic. Forest of Golems is such a vibe. Forest of Golems is like one of those... It's just like one of those... It's one of those memories that's like really special that transcends MapleStory. Like, you know, like you'll play a video game and like a certain part of it will stick with you. Forest of Golems MapleStory is one of those moments. I feel like this is like such vibes. Golem jail? Well, when you call it Golem jail, that seems negative. Hey, Paps. I think I talked about this yesterday, right? When I was talking about how like the fair frozen weapon in MapleStory like is like one of the best weapons in all of Maples and like in like video game history and like in video games in general. That's what I'm talking about in regards to Forest of Golems transcendent MapleStory. Am I gonna start a guild for Classic World? Big time, yeah. Mob will return for Classic World. Hopefully guilds have a lot of space so I can invite everyone, but I'll probably I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. When it comes to my guild in Classic World, I'm gonna prioritize like people's whose usernames like that I recognize. You know what I mean? So like if you guys are in chat often, then like you'll definitely get an invite. I just think that's the most fair to invite like people based on like seniority. Rip? No. Maple Man, you donated $10, like obviously, even though you're new to the chat. Like I recognize you. I'm not trying to monetize, you know. I'm just saying like I'm not trying to monetize like my guild or anything like that. I'm not trying to make my guild pay to win. But like if you donate to me, you know, if you support me like financially with donations or whatever, or like if you're like a member of my YouTube channel, then like obviously you get priority. You've already lost a lot of hype over Classic MapleStory. That's understandable. Red Katana? Yeah, Red Katana's really sick, dude. You're right. Red Katana is it's really, really cool. Also the lunchbox, dude. The lunchbox, the skis. They shouldn't have announced it so long. I agree. Yeah, you know, even though I wouldn't have went to MapleCon if I did. Yo, Maple Man, welcome to Mob. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. I hope I didn't just like. I hope I didn't threaten you. Thank you so much for becoming a member, bro. Much love. What was I saying? What was I saying? I didn't realize you had memberships. I do, yeah. Yeah, you can support me by becoming a member on YouTube, donating directly through my Streamlabs link. I think it's Streamlabs down in the description below. And I'm live on Twitch right now if you guys want to use your Twitch Prime on me. Oh, MapleCon. Yeah, so I think they should have announced MapleStory Classic World at MapleCon. But I wouldn't have went to MapleCon if it wasn't for the guarantee that I would be able to test out MapleStory Classic World. But they should have, but like, that being said, they should have announced MapleStory Classic World at MapleCon. Assuming that MapleStory Classic World will launch, like, you know, let's say this fall or this summer, that would be like a year. Because MapleStory Classic World was announced, it will have been a year this April, and that's too long. I'm blessed with my job, so it's the least thing you can do. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, YouTube is a content creation. YouTube. This is a job to me. Obviously, I wouldn't be here if I didn't love MapleStory, but I gotta pay the bills. You know what I mean? Right now it's a part-time job. Hopefully, when the Classic World releases, I can go full-time, but we'll see. You're a YouTube Andy? That's fair. I have a YouTube Premium. So obviously I stick to YouTube. I just think also like YouTube is a better experience. YouTube Premium works out well for me because I watch a lot of YouTube and I use YouTube Music for music. Like I don't use Spotify. MapleCon and the PC Cafe attendance shouldn't be counted in the 5,000 online slots for the closed online test. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you because the way Nexon sounded when they told me that that like over like for example like almost 2,000 people were at the PC Cafe event. Like it doesn't sound like there's going to be that many slots available for those who weren't at MapleCon and weren't at the PC Cafe tests, both of which were held in LA. 2,000? That's what they said. Yeah, they said over 1,900 people went to the PC Cafe tests. You're still using your mom's Netflix? Me and my girlfriend have our own Netflix subscription, which is way too expensive. I don't even want it. There's no way the beta is only 5K. Hopefully not. Hopefully they open up the beta. Maybe double it, maybe do 10K. They need to stress test. Yeah. I mean, stress tests are common these days for live service games. How did I feel about Meat and Inkwell? Really cool. I mean, listen, I've been playing MapleStory since middle school. When I was younger, and my mom asked me like, what do I want to be when I grow up? I told her, I was like, I don't know. I want to work for Nexon. Meat and Inkwell was really cool. That was like a childhood dream come true. I didn't know Inkwell was a top player in Korean MapleStory. Yeah, he told me he played I think he played a fighter. He was like one of the top like warriors or something like that. You can see 50,000 people for a Classic World launch. Yeah, I think 100,000 people concurrent for MapleStory Classic World launch is probable. How long has Inkwell been with Nexon? He's been with them a while. Like I don't think Inkwell was like in charge when I played MapleStory back in the day. But he's been with them a while. It's also cool that Inkwell was like a MapleStory fan before we started working at Nexon. I think that's really cool. Will they sponsor big streamers to play at launch? Maybe. I hope, dude, I hope Nexon sponsors me directly. That'd be so cool. How many channels should there be? Modern MapleStory has 40 channels. I don't know, maybe they should launch with like 100 or like 80. Offline TV? Yeah, I could see that. Dino and other MapleStory streamers should get a spotlight. Well, I think Nexon knows. Well, I mean, like just from a business perspective, like I'm already going to be playing, right? You know? So Nexon doesn't have to necessarily sponsor me. But I have a good feeling that like I'll partner with Nexon in like a Bean Brigade capacity, where Nexon like, you know, like highlights me as like an approved MapleStory streamer, MapleStory Classic World streamer, and they'll give me like, you know, like an NX allowance every month. You know what I mean? Like I know that Bean Brigade is dead, but I think they'll like do something like that. That's just my like speculation though. That would be sick. That would be fine with me. Like I can understand, again, from a business perspective, if Nexon doesn't like just like give me money and be like, yo, stream MapleStory, because it's like I'm already gonna stream it, you know? But if they were like just out of like goodwill, like thank you for streaming, thank you for all you've done to like advertise MapleStory Classic World. Like here's a bunch of NX that we'll give you every month as thank you. They'll make me an official content creator. That's what I'm That's what I'm hoping for, like in a realistic sense. I know they know about me. I know Nexon knows I exist. Scroll? Yo, I got glove attack. Yo, I got GFA. Guys, I got GFA 60. That's huge. I don't even have gloves. What old school hair are you aiming for? Dreamcatcher is my favorite. A lot of the big streamers would play for a week and quit. Yeah. You'll be around for a long time. I sure will, bro. I will be there for MapleStory Classic World launch and death, if it ever does, which it won't. Now there's an official way to stream old school with MapleStory Worlds. It's nice that's it, that there's now, yeah. If I throw you work gloves, will you slam the scroll? Yes, I would. I would prefer to scroll them with work gloves anyway. How do you even get work gloves in this server? Because you can't craft them. Gachapon? Is there Gachapon in this? My channel's full? Is there 2 channels? Oh, shoot. Bob, I'll hit you up after 2x ends. How about that? What server is this? It's called Pre-Maple. It's a new server on MapleStory Worlds. They drop? Work gloves drop from mobs? Why did... That seems odd to me. I always thought work gloves were like a craft-gen exclusive. You thought this was Chrono Story? No. Sturges always drop them. Wow. Shows how much I know. MapleStory Worlds is pretty safe. Yeah. MapleStory Worlds is like a Nexon's official platform. I can't play private servers because my main PC is also my work PC. Yeah, I mean, besides private servers being like illegal, and you know, MapleStory is like essentially my job now. You know, like I love MapleStory. I do play this game for fun, obviously. I'm having a great time. But it's also like, you know, this is like a business to me. So like, obviously, like, I'm not gonna stream or make content on private servers because like, why would I do that ever? That's so stupid of me. This is like, you know, this is serious to me. But also like private servers are like sketchy, dude. You're downloading a virus onto your computer, and like if like the private server team wants to, like they could like infect your shit. Super sketchy. Hopefully Nexon can achieve the same success that Jagex has with old school RuneScape. Yeah, dude. No, I got you, Sephiroth. I'll go up here. I'm sorry. Sephiroth is like, you're not killing fast enough. I get it. You're taking too long. Any Deltarune fans in the chat? You're taking too long. Yeah, MapleStory World is like Roblox. Exactly. Will I chase the Rankins? No. No, I'm gonna be playing, despite me like, I'm gonna be playing MapleStory Classic Worlds so much, like straight no life in it, since like I'm gonna be like full time about that shit. I'm gonna have fun, dude. Like I'm gonna do quests. I'm gonna fuck around with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna grind. I'm not gonna log on and just be like min-max. Nah. And even if I was, people would surpass me anyways. Yeah, you don't download. Hey, you don't download. Like for example, like I didn't download pre-Maple, the server I'm playing right now. I just hit play on like MapleStory World's platform. You're in school. Frank is out of the question. I was top 100 players in the El Nido server back in the day. When the El Nido server launched, I think that was the Big Bang update, right? I think El Nido launched with the Big Bang update. Because I'm from the East Coast. So El Nido was the East Coast server. And me and my MapleStory buddy, like no lifed that shit, and I was top 100. I think I was ranked like 90, which is pretty cool. I still have the screenshot somewhere. Damn, Sephiroth, you just leveled. You just leveled again? What class? Bowmaster. Which server should I try out of the top 3? Your options are Artale, Chrono Story, Old School Maple, Nextale, and Pre-Maple. I think Chrono Story is the best out of all of them. It's, in my opinion, the most fun, and it runs the best. It's the smoothest. Will they make new classes? I think that's possible. People aren't going to be happy about it, but I wouldn't rule it out. And I think it's possible that they introduce brand new classes into Classic World. Yeah, dude, try out Chronos. Chrono Story is really chill. Like, you won't have to, like, in Chrono Story, like, you'll level pretty fast. You'll feel strong. Chrono Story is very generous too with their monetization. There's people already almost 4th job in this server. Are you serious? There's like only a dozen people playing this server. Every time I log on, there's only one channel available, so there's always less than 25 people online. Ah, Sephiroth, I'm sorry. Dude, Sephiroth is gonna murder the love of my life if I don't stay on his good side. Bring back Aaron. I don't hate Aaron, but it's not my favorite class by far. If they can make a new region like Forgotten Hollow, they'll make a new class. Yeah, I think it's possible they make a new class. You were on the Zenith server when Mechanic launched? Yeah, I remember Zenith. Is there a Discord for this server? Yeah, I think there's a Discord linked to their page on MapleStory Worlds. Aaron was the most fun warrior. I feel like Aaron was too similar to Dark Knight. That's why I think that, like, if you're gonna introduce a new class, like, introduce a new weapon type. Like you could make a warrior. Like what would be a good what would be like a warrior weapon that they could introduce? A club? That's too similar to blunt weapon. A flail? It's too similar to blunt weapon. What makes you think Aaron and DK are similar? Solely because they both use pole arms. That's all. Are there no weapons we could think of that warriors could possibly use? Two swords. Okay, honestly though, yeah. Like just like the ability to wear like two swords. Like what about a warrior class that can dual wield any warrior weapon? So like two swords or even like two spears. Yeah, kind of like dual blade, I guess. Dual blade doesn't even wear like two daggers. They use a katara. Yeah, like a berserker class, exactly. I'm going, I'm sorry. Dude, Sephiroth is strong. My boy's strong. Did the pain go down? It numbed it? Aw, and you're hungry too. After stream, I'll make you something, okay? You like Dawn Warrior? I love Dawn Warrior. Is there a twin blade class? What's that class in Modern MapleStory? Like the Middle Eastern class. Holly. She uses like two like circle saws. Do you launch Chrono Story on the website, or do you need another launcher? Either or. You could boot MapleStory Worlds directly on your desktop, or you can launch like a world through your browser. Does KS happen often in GMS? Oh yeah. Spartan would be cool. I think a shield class would be cool, but it wouldn't work because I think they would have to like change too much coding, you know? Like a class that only uses shield, because a shield isn't treated as a weapon. A shield is treated as armor. Yeah, dual shields. How is the server's Artale and Chrono Story? Well, to be fair, I beat Artail. Like I've played Artail enough to, at this point where I can't go back. As for Chrono Story, I think Chrono Story is the best on maybe. Yeah, I think Chrono Story is your best bet, but also like Chrono Story doesn't have trade-in, and Chrono Story has like Big Bang flavor to it. So as long as you're okay with that, yeah, chakrams. Is there any reason for private servers to exist after Classic comes out? I mean, some people out there, there are MapleStory fans out there who hate Nexon. And for that reason alone, private servers will probably exist. Dino, this is Sephiroth. My girl asked me yesterday if I was playing Mario. What do you mean? You were playing Mario? Oh, like MapleStory if you were playing Mario? Yo! You playing Mario, babe? That looks like Mario. You're jumping around. People want a full free-to-play option? Yeah, it's unrealistic. I don't know if people do people realize that, like, you know, like MapleStory's free, but like somebody has to pay for it, you know? Like if you're playing MapleStory completely free to play, not spending a dime, that means like someone else out there is basically spending money on your behalf. Whether that's like one guy out there who like just spends like the bare minimum, or it's a whale that spends enough for like thousands of players. Like somebody's like the lights got to stay on, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I feel like as somebody who's a gamer, you know, like video games to me is valuable. It's like I get a lot of bang for my buck when I with video games, you know, because like you can like go see a movie for like what, $20, or go out to eat for like $20 or something like that, or you can buy a video game, right, and you can have hours of entertainment. So that's why like I don't understand why people like get so up in arms about free-to-play games. I'm about to level up too, but I still need potions. That's also why I love indie games so much, guys. Shout out to all my indie game developers out there. Y'all are carrying this gaming industry on your backs. Did I seriously go through all those potions? Jesus Christ. I am guzzling. Yeah, go ahead. You don't like Nexon as a company? Chrono Story is lagging for you? Yeah, that's annoying. I'm sorry you're experiencing that. The MapleStory World servers are located in Oregon. So, like, generally, the further you are away from Oregon, the worse thing you're gonna have. Indie Maple Story like game. Check out Humanist. Maple Story Worlds is janky. Yeah, I mean, like, between Our Tale, Chrono Story, and now this, like, yeah, there is some jank to it, but like, I think it's fine. I do. Slay the Spire 2. Yeah, I really liked Slay the Spire 1. I haven't played Slay the Spire 2 yet because I've been playing Pokopia. And after I'm done with Pokopia, I'm probably going to go back and play Mugenics because I didn't finish it. So like maybe like after Mugenics. Dude, also Crimson Desert. Y'all, are y'all, anybody in chat hyped for Crimson Desert? I'm not in any rush to play Crimson Desert, but it does look cool. Maple Story 3? What the heck would Maple Story 3 even be? Maple Story 4D. Yeah, VR Maple Story. I wouldn't, at this point, I wouldn't expect a Maple Story 3. I think Nexon recognizes that Maple Story is a 2D game. Arc Raiders? Yeah, dude, Arc Raiders made Nexon a lot of money. Nexon made so much money and continues to make so much money off of Arc Raiders. None? No, sorry. They made the guy CEO of Nexon? I know. Yeah, the CEO of Nexon went from a Maple Story guy to an Arc Raiders guy. Isn't that crazy? You liked Maple Story too? Me too. No, I have my sandwich to eat after. Thank you. Maple's dead? No, Maple Story is very much alive. Yo, thank you for the 4 jewels, Sephiroth. I wish I could like figure out how to turn on like stream alerts for like jewels, which is like a new thing I've been introduced to with YouTube Shorts. I'll try to look into that. Thank you for the 4 jewels, my dude. Hell yeah. Thanks, dude. Guys, wait till I start going live on TikTok. Will Classic support ultra wide? I feel like MapleStory Classic Worlds will like technically be like whatever whatever modern MapleStory currently provides. So if you can do ultra wide in modern MapleStory, then probably. Did I play Mal? M-A-L? I don't know what that, I don't know. Am I in the closed beta? Yeah. Yeah, I have a closed, I have a closed online test access. I'll see you guys April 14th for hopefully the biggest stream ever. I told my girlfriend, I think yesterday, I'm like, listen, MapleStory Classic World is having a closed online test for a week. Like, I'm gonna put it in the calendar. I'm going to be I will be eat, sleep, Maple. That's it. I said, don't make any plans for me. Don't expect anything from me, because I will be either if I'm not asleep, I will be at my computer streaming. Morning, day, and night. Did I play Maple in the mid 2000s? Yeah, I started playing MapleStory in middle school. So that must have been like 2006 or 7. Do I have a Serpent Tongue? I don't. Is Serpent Tongue better than the Zeko? I mean, obviously the Serpent Tongue will have more weapon attack, but the Zeko has better attack speed. Grat Sephiroth. Dude, Sephiroth is leveling faster than me. This is crazy. If the Serpent's Tongue is better than the Zeko, where does one get it? Shield defense. Damn it. Yeah. That could have been GFA. Okay. The Highlander? What's the Highlander? I mean, I know I can't buy a Serpent's Tongue. I'm gonna have to get it from a drop. Anybody want to do me a favor and look up where Serpent's Tongue drops from? Nowhere? Nowhere until Ludibrium? Shut the fuck up. No way. Only Chronos? Are you serious? You're messing with me, right? I mean, I can get a Holy Spear at level 60, but that doesn't help me, does it? Go 9 dragon? It's too late. I'm already invested in Spear. Faust? Yeah, because I'm gonna kill Faust once. And it's gonna drop a Serpent's Tongue. I doubt it. I didn't do hybrid? Why would I do hybrid? You don't have enough stats for hybrid. You gotta choose spear or freaking polearm. What do you mean? Just don't max Iron Will. Is that the strat? First of all, I didn't max Iron Will. You can go hybrid? Chat, should I go hybrid? It's better. So just don't max Iron Will. So max Polearm Mastery, Spear Booster, and Polearm Booster. So basically max Hybrid Body and both Masteries and both Boosters. Try it out. No. There's no trying it out, my brother. Okay? There's no free SP resets in this game. Lower booster? I mean, to be fair, the pet is casting booster for me. So it's not like I'm even manually casting booster, so that's not a big deal. I like Spear though. I like Spear. Spears are faster. It makes a difference when you're a Dark Knight, a Dragon Knight. Oh, because when I use what is it called, like Impaler or whatever, the six target like overswing. I gotta use a polearm, right? Spears are cooler. Spears are way cooler. I might just be spamming Dragon Roar. Really? You shouldn't take that with the medicine. I need a cleric for that. I got my boy Xavier. Is my boy Xavier online? What? What'd you say? So should I stop? Okay, I still want to max Hybrid Body, but I'm listening to you guys. So I will max Hybrid Body and then start putting points into Polearm Mastery, and then I'll put Polearm Booster to 6 points and see where that leaves me. Does that sound good, chat? Are we all in agreement? This is our character. Xavier's a priest? Big boy. Dude, Xavier should be online right now giving me holy symbol. Are you serious? I'm dead. Wait, Sephiroth, did you see I have a blue tie for you? Where are the NPCs? What are the stats? 1 strength, 6 dex. I will give it to you for free, by the way. Obviously. You want it? Okay, it's all yours, bro. Yeah, I'll trade you later. The damage seems low here. Are you saying I suck? Are priests squishy? Well, priests have magic guard. If anything, mages are tanky because of magic guard. That's how mages be cheating. Yay! Congrats, thank you. Sephiroth, are you getting my buffs every time I cast Hyper Body or not? No? Interesting. I mean, my pet's casting it. Only heal is full map. That's got to be a glitch. Here, let me know if you get this. Yeah, I know it only heals people. Did you get that? You got it? Okay, so buffs are full map. Am I alright? I like tired. I'm okay. I have to pee, but I can't pee while double XP is on. I just look perpetually tired. I should start using makeup to hide the bags under my eyes. What's up, Angela? Lucid class is coming to maplestory. Modern maplestory? Oh, cool. Are there any regions you want in Classic? Like New Leaf City or Malaysia? I don't think any of those regions are coming. I'm being honest with you. I think we'll get Victoria Island, Orbis, Alnoth, and Ludibrium, and then besides that, they're just gonna implement like brand new regions that we've never seen before. But if it was up to me, we would get all of Victoria, like besides Victoria Island, obviously. I would just want all of Osiria. So like not just Elnoth, Orbis, and Ludi, like Leafree, Ariant, and Mulong. And I'm good with all that. Aqua Road? Yeah, Aqua Road as well. You want Classic to start completely new maps? I mean, that's their plan. That's why you guys should not be surprised if they add new classes. New Leaf City was a necessary step in the game. I like New Leaf City. People only get mad about New Leaf City because of the potions that they introduced. But New Leaf City itself was awesome. Masteria is so cool. Damn, I don't think I'm missing anymore, which is good. The chimney? Yeah. Yeah, I guess the chimney was kind of OP. Yeah, I don't love that. You want a bard class? That'd be cool. I might hold on to those. They shouldn't have launched this without a free market, by the way, or an auction house of some sorts. I feel like a proper means of trading with people is like necessary. Yo, Brett, thanks for the $5, bro. What the fuck? Thank you. Much love, Brett. I appreciate you, dog. Your support is much appreciated. Thank you. What server is this? Pre-Maple. Hope you're doing well, Brett. Always appreciate the streams, Dino. Thanks, dude. My pleasure.
This is my blessing that Nexon sponsors you.
Thank you, McGee, for the $2 dono. Appreciate you, bud. Damn, with your $2 in my pocket, Nexon is sure to sponsor me now. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Congrats, Sephi. Fun fact: I had a bunny at one point in my life, a cute little black bunny name, and I named him Sephiroth. This is a true story, and I really love that little guy. But unfortunately, I couldn't keep him anymore, and so I gave him to just like some kid. He's probably dead by now. How long do bunnies live? He was so cute. What's your favorite regions? My favorite regions? So like Victoria Island is a region, right? I mean, I like Deep Looty, but I don't love Looty. Like, I think Deep Looty is amazing, but like the rest of Looty is like meh. I like Ariant a lot. Magatia, I'm not crazy about. I like the
Sephiroth.
Yo! Thank you for the $20 dono, McGee. Brother, much love. I really appreciate the support, man. Thank you so much. Sephiroth for the win. Yo, shout out to my former pet, Sephiroth. I used to call him Seph for short. He was really cute. Little Seph. My black bunny. Thank you again, McGee. Yeah, like Ariant, Deep Looty, like Crimson Wood Keep. Singapore, just because like Mysterious Path 3 and like all the like that whole, yeah, dude, Singapore was sick. Singapore was sick. I was a big fan of Singapore, actually. CBD, whatever the heck that was called. Why not the rest of Looty? I mean, like the Toy Town thing is cool. I like Looty. I like Looty a lot. I think Looty is a really, really well designed place. But I just think Deep Looty's vibes are off the charts. Shower Town? Eh. Shower Town's fine. I like Shower Town. Don't get me wrong. I just like, it's not a highlight for me. Yeah, I guess I would say like Deep Looty, like Crimson Wood Keep, like the whole like Phantom Forest region. Deep Looty, like Phantom Forest. Like Singapore, like the ghost parts of Singapore. Ariant. I guess that's it. It's the least I can do, man. We grew up on this mushroom game. I can relate to the middle school days heavily. How many times my dad caught me pulling an all-nighter playing MapleStory. Yeah, dude. This isn't even like a good story, but I'll still tell it. I remember in middle school, I was like middle school transition into high school. Like where I grew up, like you were zoned for a particular high school, but there was like a smart high school where I lived that you had to take like you had to like, take like an exam to get into, and my brother got in. My sister didn't get in, but my brother got in. And like, you know, instead of studying for that exam, I was playing MapleStory. And I didn't get in. And I remember like we got the letter that I didn't get in. And my mom was like obviously like disappointed in me. And I was like, yeah, my bad, mom. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs and play MapleStory. She was like, how could you like this stupid game you play, like you're you're ruining your life playing video games. And I remember like I was playing MapleStory after I found out I didn't get into this school, and I saw someone like put out a megaphone. Right? They put out a super megaphone like while I was playing MapleStory after I found out I didn't get into the school, and they were like, yo, I didn't get into the school I just got denied this like entry into this school that like I applied for. Like, let's grind some MapleStory, boys. And I was like, what? Me too. You're describing my own town. 3 high schools within 4-minute drive of each other, plus 1 magnet school. I mean, I still wound up going to like, I went to like a high school that was like pretty far from where I lived. But like I got into like the smart program in that high school. So I went there instead of the school that I was zoned for. So like, I guess it worked out. Not so bad, but like, yeah. My parents were not happy with me. I did all right for myself. I went to college. You're making Orbis PQ an area in Orbis and making it like a full area. Yo, Sonia, that's cool. You guys DM me some screenshots, dude. I want to check that out. What did I go to college for? I got a degree in PR. How long do you think it'll take Nexon to release 3rd and 4th job? I think Classic World will probably release without 3rd job. And I think Nexon will probably add 3rd job like not too long after Classic World launches. That's my prediction. Like maybe like a couple months in. Because people will probably get to 3rd job pretty quickly, like level 70. I feel like it won't take people that long to get to level 70 in MapleStory Classic World. Like I think people who know Life Fit will get to level 70 in like maybe a month, maybe like 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, and then like I think for like the casual player, it'll take them like a couple months. Maybe 3-4 months to get to level 70. Maybe I'm overshooting that. What is it that you want that you what is it that you do for work? I do so I do this YouTube thing part-time right now, and I have my own business doing marketing for indie games, which is like a relatively new venture. Before all this, I was just like working for working in like for like the government and like nonprofits doing like PR stuff. Significant changes for third job. Hopefully. Third job needs some serious reworks. I was saying in stream yesterday that like Dragon Knight is like the perfect third job. Every third job just needs to be in line with Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is the blueprint. Your blue collar? Dude, there is like what am I trying to say? I miss working a blue collar job. Wait, is blue collar what I'm thinking? I'm confused. I always get confused. I don't understand the colors of the collars. But like I used to like have like an office job, like a 9 to 5 like office job, cubicles, all that shit. And back then I hated it, but like now I'm kind of like I kind of like long for those days, you know. Blue collar is trade. Oh, like a plumber. Oh, that I was white collar. Okay. Got it. Blue collar is manual labor. Right. Yeah, I used to work like I used to be like a reporter for like a newspaper. So I was like a full-time like newspaper reporter. So like, you know, 9 to 5 like it was like a newsroom kind of like situation. Level 50 like cubicle. But like I would work at a cubicle, but then I would also like leave the office to like go like report on like stories in the area and whatever. Like I would drive around and stuff, which is pretty cool. The pay was shit though. Would you rather feel physically tired or mentally tired after work? Definitely physically. Mental was awful, dude. Because when you're mentally tired after work, it's like it's like you're so mentally checked out that you can't even like enjoy like your free time. Physically, at least, like you can just like crash on the couch and like play video games and whatevs. You're a carpenter, you're physically and mentally tired. Damn. Yeah, that's... You prefer mental fatigue? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I would prefer physical. Guys, I'm sorry. I have to pee. I can't hold it anymore. Everything comes back to your spending. For real, dude. I've cut so many costs. I'm like so conservative with the way I spend money these days. Like, for the most part, only the necessities. I'm very good with like saving money, which is good. You grew up with frugal parents? Me too. Energy drinks is your vice? Yeah, I'm a big coffee drinker. Right before stream, like I was out running errands and I was gonna get a coffee, but the coffee shop was closed. And I was like, that's probably for the best. Like I don't need to buy coffee. Like, I don't need it, you know? You eat a lot of ramen? Listen, man. Late night ramen with some eggs. Don't waste money on coffee? I know. I usually don't. I'll get like coffee. I'll get coffee while I'm like out. Like I'll like buy coffee from like a local coffee shop or whatever. Maybe like once or twice a week. But like typically like I just drink coffee at home. McDonald's coffee. I am a snob. I gotta get my nice, tasty cold brew. Tim Hortons? Tim Hortons, eh? We got a Canadian in the chat, I see. Actually, there's a Tim Hortons in my hometown. I don't think there's a Tim Hortons where I live. Maybe there is. I haven't seen any. Tim Hortons is just brown water? Jeez. It's gnarly. What's Tim Hortons? It's like Dunkin' Donuts for Canada. I am out of potions. Not enough MP, I know. Oh no, I didn't get any drops that time. That's not good. Oof. I am broke. Jeez, I am broke. I am that brokey broke stuff right now. Rats. God damn, Sephiroth is leveling quick. Yo, what? Half a mil? Seriously, dude? Thank you. Shit. I love streamer donos. You know that. Thank you, dude. Should Classic make potions easier to get? I don't know, it kind of makes you appreciate things more when you're like struggling for money. What server is this? Pre-Maple. I bet Classic World will like make it easier to get potions there, like through quests and stuff. I feel like they'll like probably make like quests give you like decent like money, or maybe just like potions straight up, so you have an incentive to do quests. You're gonna get to level 60? Bro, you really grinded your ass off. You like the way Nextail lets you create potions? Yeah, honestly, that's the Nextail's crafting system was like, it had some like decent ideas. It's too bad Nextail is like too janky to play. I can deal with janky. You know that, you guys know that. Nextail was too much for your boy. What server is this? Pre-maple. It's called pre-maple. Link in description. Yeah, double XP ends in 4 minutes. As does the stream. You got a red whip? Nice. What class won't you ever play? Cleric. I really don't like Cleric. Cleric, priest, bishop. I'm just not a fan. Bishop and marksman are my 2 least favorite classes. Also hero. Hero only because first, second, and third job are so awful. God damn, I'm out of potions again. Page? I think Page is neat. Yeah, Hero's cool. I just don't like Fighter and Crusader. And you have to go through Fighter and Crusader to get to Hero. Bishop is the best class in the game. Says you. All right, I'll push to level 51. It's only 15%. Why not? What level did I start at? 45, I think. Ludi Maze PQ. Yeah, Ludi Maze PQ, I'm a fan. Who's Icy? Trade request. Oh, is this you, Bob? All right, guys. Here we go. I'm sorry, Bob. It's fun to watch other people fail. I'm so glad you're profiting off of my misery. What's up, Ace? Did you forget who I am? Rivers, right, Rivers. Why am I playing pre-maple? It just came out. Trying something new. Is it only a title? No, the server I'm playing right now is literally called Pre-Maple. What server is this? I just told you. Alright, boys, I'm about to level up, and then I'm going to end stream. Thank you for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Probably tomorrow. This like 2-hour block for double XP. Just like casually go live. Grind. It's fun. Congrats, thanks Sephiroth. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a nice Saturday. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. If not, have a nice weekend. Yo, let me give some shout outs though. Shout out to Maple Man, Brett, and McGee for the donos today. And welcome to Maple Man, the newest YouTube member. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Have a wonderful night, day, whatever. See you guys next time, man. Laters. Mwah. Much love. Peace.